2019, paper 3, question 13. Kirsty says, when you double the size of an acute angle, you always get an obtuse angle. Explain why Kirsty is not correct. In order to answer this question, you must know what an acute angle is, and you must know what an obtuse angle is. An acute angle is any angle between 0 degrees, that is greater than 0 degrees, and less than 90 degrees. So it cannot be 0 because then there is no angle. It has to be greater than 0 and less than 90. It cannot be 90 degrees. A 90-degree angle is a right angle. That's the name of that angle, a right angle. An obtuse angle is any angle that is greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. And that is an obtuse angle. An angle that is 180 degrees is a straight line. So 180 degrees angle is a straight line. So an obtuse angle has to be less than 180 degrees. Now look at the question. Kirsty is saying when you double the size of an acute angle. So an acute angle is any angle greater than 0. So it could be 1 degrees, 2 degrees, 3 degrees, 5, 10, 15, and any angle less than 90. So anything, any number between these two. So let's have a look at a 5 degrees angle, and let's have a look at an 80 degrees angle and see if they fit into what Katie is saying. So our 5 degrees angle, our acute angle, if we double this, we get 10 degrees. And 10 degrees is still an acute angle. So we can see already that Kirsty is not correct. However, if we pick an angle like 80 degrees, an acute angle, and if we double that, we get 160 degrees, which is an obtuse angle because it's greater than 90 and less than 180. So that's an obtuse angle. So we can see that you don't always get an acute angle when you double an obtuse angle when you double an acute angle. Sometimes you will get acute depending on the number you double, and sometimes you will get obtuse. Explain why Kirsty is not correct. It's really important here how you write your answer. You can't just write, Katie is not correct because this doesn't happen all the time. If you wrote that down without any evidence or an example, you won't get your 1 mark. You have to give an example because you're explaining. So you could say that Kirsty is not correct. So this is not always true. Now, again, if I left my answer at this, it would be incorrect because I haven't backed it up with evidence. This is not always true because if a 5 degree angle is doubled, it now becomes, it still is, not it now becomes, it still is an acute angle. An acute angle. However, if an 80 degrees angle is doubled, it now becomes an obtuse angle. An obtuse angle. So here you can see that you've given evidence, and it's very important that you do that so that you get the question correct. And there's 1 mark for this question.